Hello everyone, this is CJ Novo 992 and today I'm bringing you another FIFA 17 prediction video. These last couple that I've done have actually went down really well and you want to continue seeing that, so I'm going to jump over to Legends now. I know this is only for Xbox, but fingers crossed it will one day come to sort of PlayStation. The goalkeeping position, I'd actually have zidane there. I might, if possible, I would have probably edited Oliver Kahn in there, but unfortunately he's not in the game for me to edit, so we're just going to rock with Dida. People seem to forget how good he actually was. There was like a 3-year stretch where he was the best goalkeeper in the world. Next sort of player we're going to have a look at, and that's going to be 89 rated Ferdinand. Ferdinand, I sort of struggle with rating because I don't know how good they're sort of going to rate him, because Ferdinand was really good at one point and then he was overshadowed by what I believe is Vidic, but together they made the unbelievable partnership that was for Manchester United sort of title winning defence for a few years. Vidic, I know I absolutely loved him in all the FIFA games. He will not have great pace, but he will have crazy physical and crazy defending and all that as well. Now I believe that Puyol will actually be higher rated than both of them, I think, just because of how much he's won, and he's won the World Cup and etc, and Barcelona sort of hype. So I believe he'll be about 92 rate, just because how good a player he was for like his entire career for Barcelona, to be honest with you. He never seemed to decline, he just seemed to be at a steady sort of pace right until the day he retired. Then the next player is going to be David Beckham. That's going to be our first midfield player. I struggle with the rating as well, but if they're being about realistic, it should start at right mid, because that's where he started off his career. If it's about his later on in his career, they might drop him to in sort of centre mid, which might put his like rating up, because it's all determined what position he's in. But I think it'd be 88 right mid sounds about right. The next player I'm actually going to rate over Beckham. I don't know how controversial that will be in the comments. I'm sure he's already leaving lovely comments in there for me to read, so I'd probably say 89 rated Paul Scholes, just because anyone who appreciates football can appreciate what Paul Scholes could do and done on the field. Next player is going to be Ballack, one of my personal favourite players of all time. Michel Ballack, I think he's called, or Mike, I just call him Michael Ballack. I think he'll have like 8 free defending and 8 free shooting, which will be an insane card to see. 90 passing and about 90 physical or something like that as well. I think it'll be a phenomenal sort of card if he's in the game, and those free kicks and penalties. Can always remember the one he took for Chelsea, just buried it top net. Best penalty I've ever seen. Next player is of course going to be Ronaldinho. Now, a bit controversial, I'm going to put him out in left wing. I don't know when they're going to start it with. For Barcelona and PSG, that's where he sort of started off, and then later on in his Barca career he converted to a mid, and then he went back to AC Milan and played left wing and centre mid. So he might be either one of those, but again, you're looking at 93 rated or something like that, lads. I think he'll be the second highest rated player in the squad. Phenomenal dribbling and skills and all that stuff as well. Now the next player is going to be Del Piero, someone I absolutely loved as well growing up. 91 shooting I would probably put on him. The rest of his card stats you'll be able to see on the screen. I think about 90 should be about right. If they sort of rate him underneath that, about 88 or something, I think that'll be pretty unfair to what I believe is one of the best players, one most underrated players of all time, to be honest with you. Next player is going to be Thierry Henry. He should definitely be in there now. I think he's actually announced that he was, or he let it slip during an interview. You can check that out on YouTube or something like that. So he's done all the motion capture and stuff like that, and I think he'll be 92 rated. Now I don't know if this will be a sort of sore subject, but I've actually rated Ronaldo as the best player of the squad, and also higher rated than Henry, just because Ronaldo was, and I still think he's the best striker, out and out striker has ever been to play football. Like, he had pace, he had strength, he had dribbling. You should check the goal out when he's running with Barcelona, like runs for his own box basically, with people kicking him, pulling him down, just cannot go down it. So it was a different time back then, lads, and he could just dominate the field, and obviously a World Cup winner as well. Now the goalkeeping position, you can see, well look, I've actually put Jerzy Dudek. Now, I don't know, I know I'll probably get the slot for this, but I didn't have any other goalkeepers that I could really think about, and obviously I won the Champions League and stuff like that with that crazy dancey penalties and stuff like that. So it's a bit of a wild card, I know that, lads, and I'm sure you're killing me right now with the comments and dislikes, but lads, I'm just going to throw him in there. Oliver Kahn would definitely be there if I possibly could, or there's a Russian goalkeeper as well, which should deserve to be in there. The next player is going to be Lucio, sort of overpowered. He always was in FIFA, always the most used. I think you'll put him in there just because how good he was in FIFA. He's sort of one of those players, it was never really the high class, like in, sort of names wise, but he was always played in really good teams and always won things. Zambrotta was the exact same with that as well, really good attacking right wing back. Now the next player is going to be Seedorf. I think they'll do this wee trolley thing, because I think Seedorf should probably be in Club 80 if I'm being honest with you, from what I saw of him play, but I feel like they would troll us a little bit because they always seem to do that and put him just under Club 80. Next player is going to be Rivaldo, someone that I really liked as well, especially during the 2002 World Cup era with Ronaldo and Ronaldo, the 3 hours, but they also had 4 with Roberto Carlos actually. But I always remember his dive against Costa Rica and stuff like that. It was quite funny, but not taking anything away from him, he was a phenomenal player. And next player is going to be Trezeguet. Trezeguet was one of those overpowered players during Juventus' run and stuff like that. Played for France. I believe Zidane will probably be in the squad builder as well, lads, but obviously he's not in the game, so I couldn't edit him. So I threw in Trezeguet to get that sort of French connection, but if possible, I'd rather have Zidane over sort of Trezeguet, but I think they'll be adding more strikers and stuff like that in the game as well. And of course, the striker. It's perfect way to end. It's going to be Raul, the sort of go-to man for any Real Madrid supporter. His goal-scoring records and everything was legendary, but of course been took over now by the new Ronaldo. I think it was last season or this season. But nothing take away from him. It was a phenomenal card, and if it wasn't for Ronaldo, he'd still be regarded as one of Real Madrid's best players. Now, if I was playing with this squad, I'd probably play it like that and have Rivaldo in it. I think that squad would just be absolutely unbelievable. Crazy prices and stuff like that. I'll never be able to afford it. I don't have an Xbox anyway, lads. But to be honest with you, you wanted to see this, so I've just fired this in here. But this is basically my predictions. If you just want to leave your prediction down below, maybe someone I've missed, but please be wary that I can't edit like Zidane stuff like that into the squad because I'm just using FUTHEAD. And big thanks to them for allowing me to upload that as well. Link will be in the description. If you want to see any more of these videos, drop them down below. Hit that like button as well and drop a comment. I've been CJ Novo 992. Thank you for watching. And bye bye. Yes, Rocky. Yes. Say goodbye. Yes.